Nice to meet you, Bob.
Nice to meet you. And Max is the head distiller here at Heritage Distilling Company. Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah, Heritage Distilling Company.
Yeah, a craft distilling company located in a suburb of Seattle / Tacoma, which is a rather bucolic neighborhood. And I'm here on business, and I just happened to find out that there was a distillery right next to the hotel I was staying. And I needed something to go with the cigar, and your assistants were very perfect in helping me find something that would go. And so while we were talking, they said, you know, you really ought to meet our head distiller, Max. So Max came out and talked to me a little bit, and you know, Max has been a head distiller for how long?
Just a couple of months, actually.
A couple of months, okay. Yep. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that, though, to figure out how somebody your age does this. Okay?
Perfect.
But this is very different because as bourbon snobs might think, you know, you don't have flavored bourbons, and what is a craft distillery? It can't be real. It hasn't been aged for 7 years or 10 years. Right. So maybe kind of bring me into your whole world of craft distilling.
Great. We'll talk all about it.
Thank you. All right. Well, Max, this is your distillery. Tell us a little bit about the history of the distillery and how it all started.
Great. So, Heritage Distilling Company, we're founded here in Gig Harbor, Washington. Founded by Justin and Jennifer Stiefel, a married couple. They're wonderful visionaries for what this company could become, what could be done in a craft distilling. You know, they started this company here at this location. I picked it out for its water source, wonderful clean water source fed by artisanal wells, and they had a commitment to beautiful whiskeys, vodkas, gins, just making a wonderful spirit in every single bottle.
Okay.
And that has really kind of carried us through. This is only our 6th year of being a distillery, and we're actually the most awarded craft distilling company 6 years running. So from the very beginning, we were winning all sorts of awards and kicking all sorts of butt. So today, right now, we have a couple of samples that we have prepared for you. The first one we have is a Elk Rider bourbon, and the Elk Rider line is actually named for, again, part of our heritage. So Jennifer Stiefel, her family traces back to homesteaders on the Olympic Peninsula. And there they had a farm where they actually grew and domesticated elk. We'll be able to show you some images of them. One of which the pictures is of women actually riding on an elk. That's the Elk Rider line. That's one of our first bourbons, our staple bourbon right there.
Okay.
The next one we have is actually, it came from a cask club. So right here we have a small 10-liter cask. So that's one of our unique features that we have here at Heritage, called the Cask Club membership, where folks sign up for a Cask Club membership and they essentially get to say what sort of spirit they want to age, for how long, if they want to add any crazy additives to it. So for example, this one is a barley whiskey where they added lapsang tea. So that's why it's got that dark color to it.
Okay.
And then next we have brown sugar bourbon, or BSB. So BSB is actually our bloodline right now. Brown sugar bourbon, it's a nice sweet bourbon, great dessert drink, or goes well mixed with anything.
Right.
And it's really our mainstay right now. It's becoming wildly popular, blowing up all around the country.
And you're finding people who are just traditional bourbon drinkers will drink
Oh yeah,
flavored
absolutely.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
And
What else we got?
we also have BSB 103, so brown sugar bourbon, but at a much higher proof. 103 refers to the proof that it's at. So if BSB isn't quite to your liking, a little bit lighter, a little bit sweeter, then BSB 103 is where you want to go from there.